Project Hail Mary is an odyssey about friendship, compassion, resiliency, and bravery, but I also think it's a love letter to humanity. Ryland is a science teacher turned astronaut. He wakes up in a spaceship and discovers he is humanity's only hope for survival. After meeting an alien named Rocky, they team up together to try to find a way to both save their home planets. In the beginning of the movie, when Grace first wakes up aboard the spaceship, the Hail Mary, there's a brief, I think it's literally on screen for 5 seconds, moment where he's exploring his surroundings and sees a wall covered in gold panels that are seemingly embossed with images that represent Earth, humanity, and the Project Hail Mary. This wall of images, which include drawings from children, capture humanity and everything that's important to us, and it felt like a futuristic version of a cave wall decorated with handprints and drawings of hunters and buffalo. The same way that those cave walls decorated by our ancient ancestors seem to say, hello, this is who we are, this is what's important to us. That brief glimpse of those golden plates seemed to also say, hello, this is humanity, this is what's important to us. I love that little piece of set design. It felt so human and so real, and probably because it reminded me of another moment in IRL human history when scientists, historians, and others gathered together and engraved a message onto a gold plate, sending it into space as a greeting to the universe. In August 2012, I turned 14 years old. The Dark Knight Rises was #1 at the US box office. Serena Williams won 2 gold medals at the London Summer Olympics, and for the first time in Earth history, a man-made spacecraft traveled into interstellar space. The Voyager 1 and 2 are 2 NASA spacecraft launched from Earth in 1977 to study our solar system. They've studied the Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and more. After exploring our solar system in August 1981, Voyager 1 began heading to the edge of our solar system, and on its way, it pointed its camera back at Earth for a final time. This gave us the iconic pale blue dot photo, an image that shows the vastness of space, a sunbeam, and a white speck. Yeah, that white dot right there, that is us. According to NASA, it is going to take roughly 40,000 years for the Voyager 1 and 2 to hit another solar system. Who knows what or whom they're going to encounter while they're out there. They could wind up making our planet's first contact with a sentient alien species. And I think they have a pretty cool message on board if that happens. So what do you say to an alien? How do you introduce yourself? How do you explain who you are, where you come from, and what's important to you? These are some of the questions that our main character from Project Hail Mary is asking himself, and it's also the questions a committee chaired by the planetary scientist Dr. Carl Sagan was asking themselves when they were tasked with assembling the contents of the Golden Record. This is a gold-plated copper record that was placed onto the Voyager 1 and 2, containing the sounds and sights of Earth. The Golden Record included a wide variety of sounds, greetings in 55 spoken languages, laughter, music, frogs, crickets, whale songs, and even music. I'm talking Beethoven to Peruvian panpipes to even Chuck Berry. US President Jimmy Carter said that the Golden Record represents our hope, our determination, and our goodwill in a vast and awesome universe. That line about the Golden Record representing humanity and Earth's hope and goodwill could have been lifted from the Project Hail Mary. It feels like a statement any one of the film's characters could have made about the main character, Grace, our hero and a human Voyager who is responsible for finding a way to keep Earth alive. So now that you know a little bit about the Voyager and the Golden Record, I hope you don't think I'm crazy or corny for calling Grace from Project Hail Mary a human Voyager. Like the IRL spacecraft, he makes history by surviving a trip through interstellar space. He is also humanity's first contact with sentient human life, which is a major aspiration of the Voyager. While Grace doesn't have a golden record on board when he meets Rocky, he does find similar ways to teach Rocky about Earth. He teaches Rocky human greetings, he teaches him how to say hello, goodbye, how to give a thumbs up. He uses a room filled with massive screens to show Rocky images of Earth like trees, the sky, the beach, fish, fireworks, and so much more. And through all of these interactions, we watch these 2 men form a really deep, meaningful bond while they work together. We also see Grace teach Rocky about humanity. Through his actions, through sharing images, music, movies, and more, Grace is telling Rocky, this is humanity, this is humans, this is who we are, this is what matters to us. And who knows, maybe one day if aliens find the Voyager spacecraft and the Golden Record, they'll view it the same way that Rocky viewed Grace, as a sign of hope and goodwill.